My name is Hilary Kenna. I'm the Programme Chair of the BA in Graphic Design. My work is focused on empowering students and professionals who come into IADT to do these programmes to envision new, alternative and preferable futures through storytelling and through concrete means that actually can show people what it could be like. We at IADT, we're trying to push this idea of preferable futures that have a positive impact. Speculative design is a process and a set of methodologies to help designers anticipate the future and to think critically about the future. It's a great way to envision the future. We would use a lot of narrative tools to do that. So really to tell stories about the future, to make something that's very abstract and difficult to anticipate and comprehend concrete in the form of storytelling and scenarios and design outcomes. I was teaching on the Masters in User Experience Design and we did a project with Musgraves, which is one of the leading employers in Ireland. We worked together to evolve a brief, and the brief was to reimagine the grocery shopping experience for a number of their customers that we'll say had additional needs. And we identified 4 target groups, so they were customers with visual impairment, wheelchair users, families with autism, and over 65s. It was a real world project and our students had the opportunity, facilitated with Musgrave, to go out and to do primary research in the field with those customers, to shadow them as they shopped and to see through their eyes, to have an empathy experience of what it is like to do your grocery shopping with those additional needs. It was a really interesting example of how our anticipation and trying to be inclusive for industry actually then became something that was relevant to everybody. So again, the area of inclusive and universal design, we teach that on our programs because actually if you design for people with additional needs, you're going to make your solutions, your products and services better, and they're going to give value and benefits to everybody, not just to the people with those needs. The difference with IADT running a course like Speculative Design is we bring that creative and critical thinking to it and then manifest that in creative outcomes that are tangible, storytelling, scenarios, designed artifacts and scenarios around their usage or the implications and impact they will have. We live in a media-saturated world, so we need really good storytellers who are going to get the right messages out there to the right people, and that they're authentic and that they're backed up with trusted sources that we can have faith in and believe in. So I think that IADT is hopefully a hotbed of graduates that can do that.